Boker Tov Chavrim. I'm Stephen Ben-Nun. You're watching Israeli News Live. You guys, I'm sure many of you are already aware, Israel has struck inside of Syria once again, but we have other breaking news. Since that time of the Israeli strike inside of Syria, now there have been explosions heard near the border of Israel. Now, according to the express.co.uk, explosions at Israeli-held area of the Golan Heights near Syria border after the airstrikes. There's no confirmation who they are, where they're from for sure. But I did take the Twitter, started searching in the Hebrew language here, what we do have. And we are seeing several reports coming out that there they're near Quneitra, and Quneitra happens to be the very place or the mountain that overlooks this mountain right here, Avital Mountain Reserve. Avital Mountain Reserve is the place where tourists are able to go to watch what is happening inside of Syria from the border. It's the mountain that we have gone to many times in the past and have observed what is happening there. So Miram is actually right there on the other side there. In fact, there's a school there that serves a lot of the area kids there in the Golan in that area as well. But you are sitting right here on the border with Syria, literally just meters across this border. So according to the early reports where people are speaking about this right now, we don't know for sure exactly if it's been confirmed. Is it on the Israeli side? Is it on the Syrian side? It still unsure as far as which side that would be on. And I would think, unless maybe it's mortar rounds or something like that coming in, this will only cause Israel to strike even more, or at least do the attempted strikes inside of Syria. Sky News is already picking this up now. Missile shot down over Syrian airbase reports. I've actually done some of the searching of the people that we know inside of Syria as well. They're already speaking about the attack, and they say that the base where this was at is actually, of course, that's east of Damascus is where it's at. Said the missiles had targeted the Sharat Air Base in Homs, province of Dunmar military airport. Wait a minute, hang on one second. I'm wondering if that's the right one, because let me go back over here just a second here. I'll go into the English language because that's not the base here. Now they're starting to pick it up. Express.co.uk is picking up the explosions near the Israeli border. Now they're going with that as well. We do have, let me just find it here. It's the Damar Air Base, which, by the way, also is Russian military is stationed at this air base. Early on, what we're seeing thus far, they're saying that it was alleged that Israel carried out the airstrikes because the U.S. was contacted. The U.S. has said that they were not engaging in any military action in this area. So there is not 100% certainty that it was actually Israel, but there is a good possibility that it was. There we go. Now we've got Amman actually bringing it out. Let's pull their article up here. And from what I understand, there were 9 missiles shot from Lebanese airspace at a high altitude. One of those hit the target. The rest of those did not hit the target. The rest of them were missing. Israeli missile target military base allegedly filled with Russian soldiers, unconfirmed at this time, as far as that being said. The Syrian air defense has downed 3 Israeli missiles over the strategic Damar air base in eastern Damascus. Al Mayadeen News reported tonight. According to a field source in Damascus, the targeted Damar airport is allegedly filled with the Russian military personnel that recently held reconciliation talks with the rebel forces in the area. No one appears to be harmed as no missiles landed on the Damar military airport. Al-Massadr has reached out to the Syrian military source at the Damar airport to confirm this. So this is what we're getting thus far on this. We will be coming back with you guys here, following up with this now that we're having explosions being heard on the border of Israel and the Golan, to see exactly what is happening. And, you know, we may end up having to, especially with the way the situation is going right now, we're going to kind of have to rotate our plan on how we are going to be covering this so that we can stay on top of this, because, you know, you have a choice. You can either sleep or report or both or something. So we're going to have to do something to kind of get this going. I do have the alarm system set for missiles that come down on Israel, but when Israel is striking inside of Syria, I don't have that there. So I'm going to be working on some ways there to where when these things begin to break like that, and it's already wee hours of the morning here, we can actually find out how that is, what's going on, and then get right back with you guys, let you know what's happening there. Anyway, I know it's late night for you in America. It's morning time here, so we will be watching this as the day goes on. Some of you guys get some sleep. Of course, I know you guys are watching from all over the world, so that makes a big difference too. We will be going live late this evening, the time here, 10. As far as Australia, I'm not sure what the difference is there, but for those that are watching Australia, well, joking, if it's 10 p.m. my time here right now, I don't even know what time it is now. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, it's 9:43, almost 10 o'clock in the morning here. So we're talking 12 hours from now. Okay, so it'll be 5:30 p.m. Over in Australia, or excuse me, 3. I'm getting my times all mixed up. Anyway, you guys can figure that out. I'm not very good at figuring out time changes there, but we're trying to get it to where we can reach more people. We know people from, even from Iran, to watch from Iran. So we have people all over the world that are watching. Yeah, 3:43 a.m. in Georgia. That's a bit early for you guys to be up, I do believe. And however it works on all the rest of you guys. Shalom, shalom. Blessings to you all. And don't forget, thumbs up the video. Our detractors love the thumbs down it, and especially seeing there is some people out there that are on the mission to make sure they do just the opposite. It's always a blessing to have somebody that stands up for the right side. God bless you, and good evening.